Hello again, Struck Quop. Welcome back to another evening or day where you are streaming. Today I will be testing Bloodbound into the Shroud for the first time. It's a game that recently got released, and I think it might fit well on my channel, it being a third-person action RPG. It's not the typical isometric shooter. It's not a shooter shooter either. It's kind of like a third-person story-driven RPG. From looking at some video footage, gameplay footage on Steam, the game does look like it might, like visually, graphically, it seems a little bit outdated, but that can be sorted with new shading.
Autumn was just around the corner, and the leaves would
It's a little
start
bit
to turn
quiet. I need to
soon,
increase the volume of the
heralding
game.
the beginning of the cold season.
So the thing that it looks like it's outdated. I think it's just a matter of shading. They're going for more of a old school shading on things.
I am tutorial.
And textures. The textures seem a little bit low resolution to me.
But you may call me cute.
But that might be intentional. Maybe they're going for that look that looks a little bit more old school. Maybe they're intentionally going for this. Okay, I want to get to the settings to change the volume, so I need to get through this dialogue.
I've been in Jotunheim my whole life. But wait, did you say your name was Tutorial?
Ha! Indeed, tutorial. That is I. I am here to instruct you in all kinds of useful and interesting things. For example, to move around, you can do that with the W, A, S, and D keys, while panning with the mouse.
Breaking the fourth wall, are we? Already. She knows about keys and mouse and stuff like that.
And the right one to look.
Just a moment, I'm out and tapped, so... Just learned that the game doesn't play sound in the background if I out and tap to my chat. Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know how to walk already.
Ah, something more useful then.
Spacebar at the bottom
If you
to...
press the space bar or press the bottom face button on the
Yeah, to
controller,
interact, okay.
you can interact with the world around you.
Alright, let me go to the
Who
settings.
knows what you may discover, eh?
I've removed the boom, by the way. I don't like the glow or whatever. I'm gonna show you the settings in a moment. That's how I'm playing on those settings. Oh, motion blur. I thought I set it to off. I'm not a fan of motion blur, so that's the only thing I'm removing. Well, my mouse sensitivity seems a little bit too high. Too high. That sensitivity. Where do I change the sensitivity? Mouse sensitivity. Come on, there's gotta be somewhere where I can change my mouse sensitivity. Huh. I guess there isn't. Really? Well, first things first thing I'm noticing, no mouse sensitivity. The motion blur doesn't seem to... My head starts spinning already and I haven't even started playing. You're saying Cat Stevens? I know it's you. Who is Cat Stevens? I have no idea who Cat Stevens is, nor do I know who Yusuf is. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why isn't there... First of all, it's not letting me reduce the motion blur. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get used to this mouse sensitivity and just control the sensitivity through my mouse. Okay, this seems nice. I got it 2 notches down. So okay, I've got a spell at number 1, which is Fireball. Sure, okay. There's this thing I can interact
The
with.
salvia plant. Mother taught me how to use this.
Did it
to
save
create
my sound
potions.
preferences? Well, now my cursor is so slow in the menu. So not a fan of this and how it is. The mouse cursor is super quick in the game. But then if I reduce it, it becomes very slow in the interface. And the motion blur seems to have returned. Yeah, fuck. The game doesn't seem to remember my settings. Oh man, this game is still in beta. And they might have rushed the release. They might have needed some more time for early access. Like, how can there be no mouse sensitivity settings? And how can the game not remember the settings that I've saved?
After the Battle of Goblins March, fought not far from here. A statue of Birger once stood in the center, but has been removed since the village fell out with Joanna.
Birger is apparently, I think, our father. And Johanna is, I think, our mother. And they've disappeared. And our village was attacked. There was a story when I launched the game, which I never like when games show me the story before I've clicked new game, when I load the game. I like to see the story when I click new game and then. Not every time I launch the game at the beginning to see that intro or whatever. So I've got apparently 2 quests. And one of them is here, the other one is 210 meters there. Can I climb on top of this? And can I jump? Apparently the game has no jump. And I can go through there. Very weird. It's like there's an invisible wall. It's weird because it lets me climb up on the mountain, but not fully. What's my number 1 thing? The spell, okay. And Q is our bow. Oh, look at that, it just loaded some textures. The game keeps to be saving often, which might be a good sign. So this is where we started. If I go back to where we started and our quest, is there no... Oh, there is a map. I love the map. It looks like I made it on paint. but in a nice way. It's a nice map, as if our hero started drawing and she's not good at drawing. This seems very genuine. So it's as if our hero drew it. Astrid, all of 8 years old, scribbled this map. Okay, so as I guessed, the hero herself drew it, and she was 8 years old when she drew the map. That's one way to justify. Actually, that's a very clever way to justify such a map in the game. Okay, let's get into the house. I want to see what's in there. I guess I can't. Alright, man, this motion blur is fucking killing me. I'm gonna have a headache before I've even begun playing the game. And I can't switch it off. I switch it off, it doesn't remember. Remember, please, game, remember. I don't want motion blur. It's disgusting. When will games learn that motion blur should be disabled by default? Nobody likes that shit anymore. So who's this one? Is that the one I talked to? Okay, I'm not gonna talk to her. She doesn't seem friendly.
Not right now.
We're still not welcome in the village. What the hell did we do to the village? To not be welcome. The markers you see on your screen, the yellow dots, are to indicate the general location of a quest objective. They are not exact. Explore. Okay, sure. So we're not allowed in the village yet. We can interact with this shit. Wait, what? Why is there a floating thing on top of it? I guess that's just an icon. That's not the actual plant. But all right. You can interact with some random plants. Can we chop some trees? This one seems like someone started chopping it. Oh no, that's just a weird mushroom growing sideways. I think that mushroom might be a little bit of a bug. All right. Yeah, they really need to work on a better shader for this game. I mean, I'm not the person that won't enjoy a game even if it has poop graphics. I've played pixel games, I've played next generation visual games, but this one kind of looks weird.
Would you like to learn about potion crafting, Astrid?
This one's selling potions? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Oh, she can teach us
How to make a salvia
how to
potion?
make potions.
Take 2 salvia berries and crush them.
Thank you.
So I can mix 2 salvia berries. Hold E to see the crafting. Crafting successful. How's my inventory? Quest inventory, war, tutorial. Okay, I guess this is placeholder art. Most likely would be nice to see something a little bit more fancy. I mean, would be nice to see this button? Something like this being here would be nice instead of this plain old. I mean, plain old works as a placeholder, but this is on a better grade. Better grade has placeholder art like this. But at least you have the information. So you have quests inventory, special items, and regular inventory, war, tutorials, and recipes. And this blackout and back to Black Fate or whatever it's called is weird. Every time I go back to the game from a different screen. Can we interact with the barrels and get something out of them? The way this river is flowing is weird. I am pretty sure the Unreal Engine can offer them much better river meshes. I mean, I've seen better river meshes in the Unreal Engine for free, but it's still better than nothing. I know how difficult it is to make a proper river though. I struggled once a lot just to make a river flowing up top from the mountain downstream. As a noob who's not a coder, to try and make it was challenging. Alright, so how do I cross the river? Let's find a bridge. Did you pick up the salvia plants and learn to craft potions? Well, yeah, we did. Mouse sensitivity at the top of settings, someone mentioned earlier. Oh, this one. I thought this... Okay, and this one, I didn't see that earlier. Let's go. 1.8. Come on, off. Stay off. Mouse sensitivity at the top of the settings. Okay, I hope it stays off. I sincerely hope the bird does not return. Alright, let's keep running. And Shohei Matsuda, welcome back. How have you been? I'm gonna explore. In those games I love exploring and finding hidden stuff. The game told me to explore stuff, so I will. I will explore. I guess there isn't any hidden wood, is there? Would have been nice if there was something hidden here in the mountains. Oh, there is something. Let's see what this is.
The Fjallmarin River runs through most of the Shroud and Syria, and the outlying forest areas. It is a source of clean water for many villages and towns across northern Syria.
Okay, this way. Ah,
Is that a wolf from the Shroud? What is it doing this far out?
wait, what?
The creatures of Jordan. Some are friendly.
Oh, there it is. I was wondering where it is because I thought I was blind and not seeing something.
You encounter.
That's a big ass dog.
This wolf is sure to kill you.
And the voice seems too quiet still.
Or pressing down on the left thumbstick.
I mean, I'm gonna max out the voice, 100%.
Outside the blue zone of hearing to avoid being detected. Or at least, it's the theory.
What? I should get closer without crawling silently. I already did that. I wasn't crawling silently. What's my quest? Gather 3 meat, kill 3 deer. A potion a day, kills the danger web, bite and sting. You can find objects or trophies to upgrade your armor and weapons by completing quests and killing rare beasts. Earn your first weapon upgrade. Travel outside the village and find more ingredients to use in crafting. A tinkerer or two. Travel to Valentuna and travel to the blacksmith to learn about... and talk to the blacksmith to learn about defensive upgrades. Okay. And what about the doggo? Oh, and here goes the motion blur again. Come on, motion blur. Is the settings file set to read only? Or something? How do I crouch? C, okay. Something big exploded here. The hole shows the remnants of an explosion and some of the debris still on fire. This must have happened this morning. Sure.
Something big exploded here.
Yeah, we heard that.
The hole shows the remnants of an explosion.
What?
And some of the debris is still
She can't walk on the
This
tree?
must have
Or can
happened
she?
this morning.
So I guess if you fall, it resets. I'm super careful. Okay. Axel appears on the other side and casts a spell. Cursing Astrid, he turns to run back to the village. What? That fucking bastard!
Oh no.
He pushed the tree
I
down.
have been fooled. He has cut out the way back. And
Then we
he's
gotta
used
chop this
magic.
fool's head off when we come back.
Mother said only us girls could channel the magic.
I'm gonna
will have to
climb the
investigate
mountains if I can. Where is the hidden mountain stuff? Let's look around. Right now we are okay. Fuck. Every time I press escape and return, the motion blur returns as well. Is there anything of value in the mountains, I wonder? Also, let's remove that motion blur again. Come on, motion blur, stay off. I wish there was jumping. Maybe there is jumping, I just don't know how. Oh, we've got that... we've got an ability that lets us scan for stuff. So it can tell me probably if there's a point in standing here, climbing those mountains. Should I go back? I don't even know which way I came from. I'm just exploring some fucking mountains just to see how far I can get. I guess that's how far we get. Doesn't let me go further. Oh, we got through. We got through. Is she gonna die if she falls? Oh, okay. No falling damage. I'm wondering what the number 1 at the bottom means. Probably my level. Because the number 1 in the middle is my spell. But the number 1 at the bottom left side most likely is Astrid's level. Oh, we can hunt. What is this kitty here? Or fox? What's this? Okay, we hit it. Yeah, that's not how an animal walks. And... what the... really? Really? I want a melee weapon. I don't want to play with a bow. What the fuck? And another one. Man, this is so broken. I mean, this would have made sense if that was an early access game. But it's not. Okay, I guess those here are bugged and I need to go down there. Although this one doesn't seem that much better. What? It suddenly jumped like... What the fuck? Ah, talking cat. See, this is an NPC.
You?
I am many things. I am called Lisa, cat, goddess, guardian, many things.
The voice is so quiet. I can barely hear. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but on my side, I can barely hear.
Then who is this man?
This is Gustav, my pet.
Oh, the man is
What are
the
you
cat's
doing
pet. The
here?
cat has a pet
Why, guarding, of
person.
course. That is what guardians do. I am guarding the henge.
Why
Was
is the
this
pet
free or
shaking his
something?
head?
No, it's not
mind
free.
him.
It's
He's
not
very
free. I mean, if it was free, it might have made sense. I mean, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and keep playing to see how it goes. Earlier, Shohi asked
Since
how I
you
am.
are here,
I've been a little bit busy today cleaning around the place.
a favor.
Um,
It's good to
I'm doing some
oversee
house chores and stuff.
favors.
So
What
that's why my
favor?
stream a little bit later
There's another
today.
henge in this area. I'm also
But
the
I finished
guardian of
making the
that
text
one.
version of yesterday's
But
build video
my
for
Cats
Kiwa,
are
for
keeping
Chaos
me
Bane.
busy.
By the way,
It's been
Shohei,
acting
how
up,
are you finding
so
Chaos Bane? Did you start doing endgame? And if yes,
will
what
reward
build
you.
are you playing and how are you finding that build?
The ghost is
I
shaking
mean, this
his
game
head again.
can improve,
I
obviously. This
probably
is the type
forgot
of
to
game that
feed
can
them.
improve. I think their biggest problem that sticks out like a sore thumb is the shader. The shader seems very
What
outdated.
If I knew
Unless
that,
it's intentional,
it would
unless
not
they're
be a
going for a 2001 game feeling. If they want to look like a 20-year-old
Not
game,
yet.
that's fine.
Not yet.
I know Unreal Engine is capable of visually stunning
Is
graphics.
it
Not yet.
And I know it's a matter of just having
Is
a
it
good
done?
shading. Why
Is
can't
it
I
done?
close this dialogue?
Not yet.
Is it
I'm
done?
stuck in a dialogue. Is it done? Not yet. Okay, finally. Axel cast a spell. This should be impossible. Let's see my quest. Where there is a henge, there is two. Find the other henge. What? The quest markers suddenly disappeared. The yellow dots. Did I rush ahead to a place I shouldn't be at? And where am I right now? I have no idea where I am. I crossed the bridge and I went here to the mountains, and how do I even move that map? I guess I can't move that map. Or I don't know. I tried dragging left click, right click, middle click. I tried the arrow buttons. What about WSAD during the map? Maybe that's how you move. No, WSAD doesn't help. Alchemy Lich, welcome back, Alchemy Lich. How are you today? Nice seeing you again. But yeah, the cats are swiding. I guess they have a case of the itchy butt. You know how dogs normally get an itchy butt syndrome, and they keep dragging their butt on the floor to scratch it. That's how the cats in this in this game seem to be made. Although they're actually sliding, they're not even dragging their butt by pulling it with the front feet. They're straight up sliding. Alright, I guess I'm exploring in the wrong direction. And I can't get there. And this water seems so weird. So unnatural. Seems like a floating jelly. Alright, let's not get distracted by the water. Why can't I move? I came from there. Why can't I go back where I came from? There's like an invisible wall over here. Yeah, there is an invisible wall here. Okay, I guess going around the invisible wall. I wonder how many people made this game. Probably it's a very, very small team. Won't be surprised if this was made by less than 10 people. Which would explain a lot of the roughness around the edges. Okay, the yellow dots are back. The yellow dots are back. So we're back in business with the quests. I'm gonna try and go for this yellow dot. And try and complete that quest. But suddenly it seems like it's on the other side. Yeah, that water is super fast current. Makes you wanna grab a kayak and start canoeing on it. In front of you was the largest Viking you had ever seen. Could this be? Two unusual looking axes in hand. He saunters towards you.
Who are you?
Oh, that's our father. Hey, pups. We found our pups.
I am Mo. Who are you,
I know. Who are you, short
Tell me
one?
your name.
Stop screaming, child. I am Ludo.
I
Or
am
is Berger
Astrid
not our
Greyhound.
father?
Yes, that's our Johanna. Are you my father?
Yeah, that's our pups, I
have
think.
fathered many children, but I was once
Oh, he's the guy that sleeps around and has many children. Okay, he's the player. So our pups is a player who has many children. He's that kind of Viking that goes from one village to the other and fucks beautiful women. He sleeps around with all sorts of shield maiden, and that's how we exist. That's a weird story. But it kind of makes sense. I'm assuming there's a lot of Vikings back in the day that have fathered a lot of children in different villages. But aren't Vikings known to stay in the same village most of the time and be part of like a tribe, chief, or small country or whatever it's called?
Yes, the whole village.
Just because your mother is your mother does not mean she's worth.
What are you talking about?
Giving birth does not make a person good or faithful. Your mother sired a bastard while we worked together.
Giving birth does not make a person good or faithful. Your mother sired a bastard while we were together. Ah, boy.
I have come to know that all is not what I thought. His name is Excel. He has
Is Axel our bastard brother?
You have 2 fights to fight. Neither of them mine.
Disappointing.
I can barely hear the voices.
And save her myself.
As you
And I made the voice to 100% from the settings. And I keep switching this off, it keeps going back on. Okay, I don't know where this dude was. I didn't see him because I think I went about backwards with my progress by going through the mountains, cutting a shortcut through the mountains. Chapter 3. Wait, what happened to chapter 2? Fuck. What? How did I reach chapter 3 without doing chapter 2? As far as I remember, there wasn't a chapter 2 message. Wait, why the same dialogue? What? I think I broke the game by skipping through the mountains and I'm triggering certain things. Oh, that's the guy.
Yes. And
What if I pay you?
you do not even have money. How will you do this?
Fine. Keep anything you find.
Very well.
Ah, we got our pups to help us. Alright, pups. Let's go fight some dark elves. He's got a big axe. Is that supposed to be leather? Or is that his skin? It looks like he looks like a golem to me. I guess they meant for it to look that way, as if he's a golem. But man, look at his face. I think that's I think the game is intentionally designed to look this way. Like some rough plastic figurines. What's this shiny thing? What's this shiny thing? It's a wisp. What do I do with it? Oh. What? Oh, game. Man, I've never seen something so buggy. She just made noises as if someone stuck it in the wrong hole and then just did a backflip and died. So do I fight this thing? What's this? What the fuck? Those sounds. And how did it attack from this far away? Man, the bugs are more fun than the game itself. Not the bugs, but the weirdness of the game is more fun than the game itself. Alright, so can we heal by eating meat? I can heal with the potion. Alright. Let's keep going. Those weird sound effects. That's the weirdest sound effect when taking damage. Who says when they take damage? I guess Astrid. And apparently I can't attack this thingy. Wait, I just attacked it? But it just moves. I wonder if there's something that I don't know about this thing. My spells don't hit it. I'm gonna walk towards one of the exclamation marks. 100 meters this way. Is that supposed to be a swamp? And this water also moves super quick. Like, it's weird. It's so quick. And that's not a flowing water. That's not like they use the same mesh they used on the river here. I think the same type of mesh for this one. See, now it's not moving quick. Now suddenly it's moving at a regular speed. This looks more natural. See, that's how it should have been. But why was it earlier moving at the same speed as the river?
We have visitors.
Who might you be?
Who might we be? How delicious. She wants to know who we are. Why,
Turin and Gurin. Who is Gurin?
Yes. Oh, wait.
Her sister.
Wants to say something. See things.
Oh, she's got a split personality.
But she didn't say anything.
She's a strong silent type. I interpret for her.
We don't taste good. I think you should reconsider.
What an excellent idea. Oh, I do love games.
Let's play a game.
Decide who is prettier.
Wait, you want me?
Yes, we are very vain, we are. Tell us who is prettier.
Is it a trap?
I do not want to do this.
You have no choice. We will not let you go if you do not decide.
It is you, Turin?
There you have it, Durin. She picked me. I told you, you were ugly.
Okay.
She always takes things so personally.
A grudge?
Oh, yes, she's very unforgiving. Try not to get killed, young witch. I look forward
Yeah,
to
I
hearing
didn't
of
see a
your
second person, so I'm assuming she has split personality.
Unless you die horribly, of course.
Turin cheated me into offering Gurin, into offending Gurin. Let's hope nothing bad comes of it. Well, is this a choices matter kind of situation where if you choose one or the other, there's gonna be different quest possibilities? I gained something. What? The red bottom root is a tough edible root used in potions and food. Sure. Okay. Let's go this way. There seems to be some quests and stuff this way. We've got our pups with us to tank if needed. Epic encounter discovered. The Barghest Alpha. Oh, I feel like we won't be able to beat this shit. The Barghest Alpha. Is it gonna be game? Oh! He's fucking running. Those sound effects. It's the weirdest sound effect ever. So what happened to the Barghest Alpha? It disappeared. We somehow respawned, but we took the with us. So yeah, the Barghest Alpha probably ran away, and we might be able to catch him if we run after it, but it's gonna just one-shot me. Do I talk to this pups again? Yo pups, say something pups. He doesn't want to say anything. And he stopped. I think he is bugged. What if I shoot at him? Nada. Let's keep exploring. Something will eventually pop up somewhere. New location discovered. Friar tucks a boat. That was long ago. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I don't think it would be nice to say it. It might be bad to say it. But why, from all the names for the priest, they decide to name him Tuck. From all the names that they could choose for the priest, they decide to just name him Tuck. Okay, he escaped from Valentuna, and that's where we need to go. Valentuna.
Is it not dangerous here?
Rapid tumbling, can you teach me? Oh, rapid tumbling, maybe?
Rapid tumbling? Can you teach me this skill? What can I do for you?
So he wants me to kill the Barghest. How am I gonna kill the Barghest if he two-shots me? We can try and get him, but I don't think we will succeed. Wait. I think I came from this way. It no longer shows up on my map. I wonder if it keeps moving. Where the Barghest wasn't. What? The Barghest is dead and I had best it's not dead, it's right in front of me. Now it is. The game is predicting the future, I guess. This is yeah. I don't know where to begin with explaining this situation. Like, how? I guess our paps killed it, and we just watched a replay of our paps killing it. It wasn't live. We were watching a replay in front of us. Who are you? Didn't I already ask him?
Wait, do you... Is it not... Right? What can I...
Didn't I already kill the stupid beast? Man, this game. I think they should have stayed in early access a little longer. When we will level up and get some points? Yeah, we found the lair of the W.R.K.S. and nothing. I can't tell Father Tucker that the W.R.K.S. has been killed. It clearly told me to go and talk to Father Tucker to let him know that we've killed the beast. So why does it not let me tell him that it's dead? See, I even got wood from it. I even got whatever I got. Pelt of the W.R.K.S. A skilled blacksmith can do wonders with this. Well, we better find that skilled blacksmith eventually.
Who are you? It is.
Ah, finally. Stay with me then a day or two so that I may teach you what I know. Let us begin. Next. Okay, we fixed it. Shohei says my Chaosbane videos helped him a lot. Well, I'm glad that's the case. I'm very glad that you found them helpful. I'm gonna make some more soon. I want to make some more videos for the game. I do have some build videos planned. When I find time, I'm gonna make them, and some non-build videos that might help new players. Maybe I can make one short one with just some basic beginner tips and hints, such as the things that I said the other day when asked what I would recommend for a new player to do. I might make that as a short 5-6 minute video or something. Things such as bless your gear while leveling up your first hero. That really makes leveling up so much easier. Just constantly blessing your items for damage and HP while leveling up every 5 levels definitely makes the game so much easier to go through the story compared to saving your blessings for when you reach level 50 to bless level 50 items. Because if you use Bloodlust often while leveling up, you're gonna get plenty of blessing fragments, and you would be able to keep your gear blessed. You say you don't know what a god fragment is. Yeah, it's not that it improves the percent. It improves the it widen it shortens the gap between minimum and maximum you can get. So the maximum is always 100% of what you can get. And when you use a God Fragment, the difference between the minimum and the maximum is 10%. So you can get between 90% of the stats and 100% of the stats. Without the God Fragment, I think it goes between 30 and 90%, 30 and 100. So, for example, if I can get between 300 and 1000 without a fragment, with a fragment it will be between 900 and 1000. So I would be able to get minimum 900 with the fragment, otherwise 300. Not sure if it was 30% without the fragment, but I'm pretty sure it's 10% difference when you use a fragment. So between 90 and 100% of the actual of the maximum. But you can see it when you put a fragment on, when you put a God token. You would see how the only thing that changes is the minimum of the stats you can get. Oh, this is the blacksmith quest, I think. 1200 meters. It's a little bit too far from us. Man, there are just so many quests. The closest one is there. But wasn't that where Father took his? I wanna check my quest, how it changed. There's a lot of hidden things in the game. You have to explore a lot to find everything. Apparently there's a fire here and we need to do something at that fire. Do we need to make a camp?
The heat warms in the cool air.
Oh, fast travel location. Okay.
I can camp here for now.
So this is our camp. I think we camped and we can now talk to Tuk, or do I need to wait one more day? Great Emporiumus Vricuous, the best magical store you'll find in this life or the next. Every item you see or don't see is a mystery in its own right. An item of great magical potency. Fine tapestry, talking weaponry, self-reading books, eternal lanterns. You name it, we have it. How can I help you? So, is he a gambler now? Yeah, something seems wrong here. I'm not doing anything. See, I'm not doing anything. I'm just getting. I'm not even pressing interact. I just walk next to him and this text gets triggered. Wasn't he supposed to teach me a skill? Oh, I think this is the skill. He taught us the skill. Okay. Let's see those quests. The yellow dots. I think there's another fast travel here. We can try that fast travel and unlock it. See, the fast travels didn't show up earlier. I think after talking to Tuk and finishing his quest, we unlocked fast travel as a thing. Oh, look at the terrain. So there seems to be another fast travel 100 meters ahead. Must be on top of the mountain, on top of the hill. I wonder when I will unlock the interaction with those wisps. I feel like those wisps will be special. I mean, I don't think they're put for no reason. There's gotta be some reason behind them existing. The Weathertop Ruins. I got some more XP. Yeah, I need a torch or something. There's the fast travel for here.
I can cook and rest here.
Okay, so at least they've added fast travel. So what is here in those ruins? Wait, I can walk through walls. I'm a fucking ghost. I'm a fucking ghost. I can go through the walls. How did they forget to tick the mark for collision? It's as simple as sticking a box in the Unreal Engine blueprint for collision. I guess they forgot to add collision to those objects. Alright, let's see. $400 meters, or let's go for those two there. This is where we found our pups. So I think this way is back to the gliding kitty. I guess we'll go back to the gliding kitty and finish that quest. But in order to do that we need a bridge. Okay, there's that tree. The gliding kitty was there. Oh, look at that. That looks like a fun place. Wait, what? I saw something moving. Going upwards. Is that the dark elves that we were supposed to... Back to the... Oh man. This is so bad. Seriously, is that combat? I mean, I can't call this combat. I can't. I can't. What the fuck is happening? Oh no, this game. Why? Why did this game release in such a state? Come on. I mean, I can't even fight properly in this game. What the fuck? What the fuck? Somehow I'm not dying. I'm immortal in the game apparently. Is our pups gonna come and kill them? I guess we'll count on the pups to butcher them. When he's gone, what happens then? I can see the enemy's HP as well, which is super bad. Man, this game, I wouldn't recommend this game right now. I mean, Look at that. That's a joke. Could it be that the game only runs like that on my end and for other people it runs normally? Is it something with my machine that's preventing the game from running properly? Come on. I don't know how long I can stand this. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying at least for today for another 1 or 2 more hours. But I mean, if I can't fight properly, what's the point? I mean, on the trailer the combat seemed fine. So what happened between the build in the trailer and the build I'm playing? Something went wrong somewhere. Look at this shit. At least it's amusing. At least it's amusing how bad it is. Yeah, it is alpha. It's not even better. I wish I had a melee weapon, honestly. Come on, Paps, get the last one. I think our Paps got them. Alright, what am I doing here? I need to interact with this shit. I got 1 XP. Was that it for this place? I mean, I wish I could say I've played games in worse states, and I have. I have played games in worse states, but those games were in early access. So I know that early access can be anything between alpha and almost ready for launch. But this game is considered a launched game since 2-3 days ago. The Northern Henge.
Is it done?
Not yet.
Oh, this is the first henge. I need to find the other one. Not all henges. There shouldn't be a poster. That thing. Are yours to visit? Beware the keepers. Okay. I need to find the other one. Fast travel.
The heat
Okay.
warms in the cool air. I can camp here for now.
So this henge earlier didn't. Those objects didn't exist earlier. And the human wasn't here earlier. There was just a bunch of little kitties. Now there's the big kitty, but no little kitties. Okay, so which way do I find the other henge? Maybe it's those 100 and something meters there. Do I go through the mountains? What's attacking me? What? Why? Why am I taking damage? What? Oh, the elves maybe respawned. And our Paps is not here to help us fight. Or is he? Oh, he is here. Oh man, am I gonna be stuck in this fight forever? I'm just gonna run away. Man, this game. I'm gonna be having PTSD from this game. From bugs and from glitches. And from not being able to actually fight properly. I mean, the least I would expect from a game is to at least let me fight properly. This is kind of as bad as the combat system in Crowfall. Crowfall was probably the worst game I've tested the last 3, 4, 5 years. And I tested Crowfall like probably less than half a year ago. And it was so bad. Crowfall, the combat system is one of the worst combat systems in MMOs I've ever seen. I feel bad for people who enjoy playing Crowfall with how bad the combat is. Like they're hitting you from out of nowhere. Like the monsters are auto-aiming. You can't physically dodge projectiles. The projectiles are not actually visually hitting your character. And the same thing was happening here in this game, as you saw. But this is even worse, because here I can't even respond at all. Speaking of MMOs, recently I find it weird recently how the Ashes of Creation CEO got himself in trouble by calling out the Amazon game New World on its shitty cash shop announcements. I mean, he got his PR. I gotta admit, he probably did it to get some PR, or he didn't even think about saying it, but even without thinking about it, he got enough PR for his own game by calling out Amazon on their bullshit decision. But I can't say Ashes of Creation is all good either. Alpha's height and skeleton key, burn a soul and wit. Okay. So what? I have the alpha height. I don't have the skeleton key, I think. Oh, that's the skeleton key. So what else is needed? Burn a soul. So I need to burn a soul, and then the witch's curse will be removed. But Ashes of Creation is probably the game that has the most potential to be a nice MMO. I would love if the game has a non-PvP server for the Care Bears. A Care Bear server for people who just want to do dungeons and explore and wife skill and stuff like that, without worrying about PK and all that stuff. I hope when the game eventually launches, they would do that. But the thing is, they would have buy to play, subscriptions, and a cash shop for cosmetics, which I hope remains just cosmetics. I mean, that's sketchy as fuck, having not only being buy to play and not only having a subscription on top of that, but also a cash shop for cosmetics. They gotta remove at least one of those things for Ashes of Creation to get my money. Otherwise, I'm not gonna give my money to someone that's greedy enough to have 3 different payment models. 3 different ways of supporting the game. That's too greedy. New World again. New World as well. Buy to play and a fucking cash shop with convenience items. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to actually buy New World when the NDA is lifted, and when I can stream it and make content. But now, knowing that there's gonna be convenience things that boost your level and wife skilling, that's fucking pay to win. That's the faster you progress, the stronger it is. And in a game with PvP, that makes no sense to me to sell such things. But if they want to have a buy-to-play game with pay-to-win convenience items, they're not gonna get my fucking money. I really was hoping that I would play New World, but now seeing that cash shop, I definitely don't feel like giving them my money. Man, the MMO market right now is in such a fucking bad state, and I think the main reason is greed. And the ones that weren't greedy failed because people just weren't supporting them enough to get the developers to make money. And nowadays it seems if you don't have fucking pay to win, people don't want to support your game. Look at Black Desert. Black Desert, with all the convenience pay to win items there, it's making so much money. And it's probably the most successful MMO for the last, excluding World of Warcraft. Excluding World of Warcraft, I think Black Desert is right now the most successful MMO. The most profitable. It's definitely the most grindy and shittiest one out there in terms of leveling up. But it also has one of the best combat systems. It has one of the best combat systems and one of the worst communities, unfortunately. Unfortunately. At least the Western one. The Asian one, I don't know, maybe they're cool people. The majority of the Western ones, I don't know. Whenever I read stuff on Reddit about Black Desert, and whenever I was playing the game and I was reading global chat, it was just one of the worst things I can see unfolding in front of my eyes.
Why are you sitting here then?
This guy has a throw for a bodyguard. And Shohei was asking what game I'm talking about. I was talking about Ashes of Creation and New World. Two different games. One, New World, is from Amazon Game Studios. The only Amazon Game Studios project that still hasn't been cancelled. Out of many that keep getting cancelled. Because Amazon Game Studios has the worst person in charge of it. That Italian guy that made it big with the books, with the Amazon book division. And then Jeff Bezos ended up giving that dude that has no idea about gaming and production of games. He gave him the lead of the Amazon Game Studios, and the guy was just chasing the money. He was trying to chase new trends. BR was fun, let's make a BR game. League of Legends is fun, let's make a League of Legends game. And I'm gonna try and look up the game. Amazon Game Studios head, that Italian guy. What was his fucking name? I think Mike Frazzini. That's his name. You can look it up. There's a ton of articles that can explain all that situation. Just a moment. Mike Frazzini, this guy, and that was... I'm not sure if he's still in charge, but I think he most likely still is in charge of the Amazon Game Studios. And yeah, the guy had success with the book division, but he's the type of person that apparently couldn't tell the difference between cinematic rendered footage that's not in-game footage and gameplay footage. Apparently, there was some article a few months ago where they were interviewing employees and ex-employees of Amazon Game Studios, and they mentioned what's happening in there about all the bro culture and stuff like that. I mean, It's Amazon. We'll see how New World comes. I'm still gonna keep my eyes on New World because it has potential, and the same goes for Ashes of Creation. It has a lot of potential to be a great game, but
What will
greed
you
probably
do?
would ruin it.
Aren't trolls evil? Incredible. And to you, I. Surely not.
Okay, we're not robbing this guy, for sure. Where did he carry all this stuff? How did he carry all that stuff here? He's only got 2 horses, 2 carts that can be pulled by horses or men, but those carts cannot carry all the shit he's got here. There must have been something. It makes no sense how all that stuff got here. Oh, look at that, I stole some money. Well, we robbed this guy. But yeah, this game, man, I'm not sure what I'm doing in this game, what's happening. I'm exploring, I'm finding new stuff, but I'm not progressing my main quest one bit. The map is very limited. Actually, I can't open the map anymore. I'm pressing my map button. I guess we are too far from the. I guess we're in a place that wasn't on our map, and the map no longer works. Maybe we have to buy a new map for this zone. I feel like I need to cross the river again, maybe. What does my quest say again? Not the main one, but the other quests. I couldn't find the second hench so far. This one's not happening. We're not getting to Valentuna anywhere in, anytime soon. Okay, I need to pour myself some cola. Just a moment. I ordered some pizza today, and there was a discount combo when you buy 2 pizzas and 2 desserts and a cola at a very good price. And I was like, okay, for that price, it's worth it. Let's grab those 2 pizzas, one for lunch, one for dinner, with the 2 desserts. I wish this game had a jump. I find it very weird when I play a third-person game and there is no jump. Outriders. Third-person game without jump. For no real reason why Outriders doesn't have a jump, other than maybe avoiding players getting stuck in weird places. And game with a big budget. Outriders is a game on a big budget. They can afford development man hours to add a jump. It's actually not that much. Unreal Engine has it built in. You can just enable or disable it. They intentionally chose to disable the jump. The same goes for this game. What's discovery potential in Railing Hunt in Chaos Bane? Well, discovery potential is how quickly your green bar at the bottom fills up when you're doing an upgraded relic hunt. And I think it's glitched that it shows discovery potential in boss rushes, where boss rushes don't have an upgraded version. So they just copy pasted the UI, and the discovery potential remains for boss rushes, where it has no meaning in boss rush. But the way it is in relic hunts, upgraded relic hunts, if you've noticed, there is that green bar at the bottom that keeps getting higher and higher. And you know how as you're killing enemies you get a kill streak up to 50 times, which is 50 times I think your discovery potential of how quickly the bar fills up. It's weird that the developers didn't explain this in their patch notes when discovery potential was first introduced, when they added that new system. Not new system, when they reworked relic hunts, let's put it that way. I think that was with the Forges update, when Kiwa got added in June, so almost a year ago. I do really hope sincerely that Chaos Bane does get some sort of a new update that hopefully rebalances things, makes the Witch Hunter stronger, makes some of LS's weak abilities that are still shit stronger, the way it did some other things, and makes the other shit abilities that no one uses because they're bad on other classes also better. Man. I'm getting close to leveling up. I wanna just see what happens when I level up in this game. But yeah, I don't think there will be a day 2 stream for this game from me. So hopefully I'm helping people realize whether they wanna buy this game. If you are considering buying the game, I think you should reconsider and maybe wait some more before it seems in a better shape, in a better state. Because right now, I mean, obviously you can see it's terrible. If I could actually fight properly, I wouldn't mind the outdated 20-year-old graphics, the way it looks, the shading. I would be fine with that. I've played pixel games, I've played old games, new games. Graphics is not the main thing, but that broken combat right now is the main thing that makes me not want to play the game anymore after today. Even some of the early access titles I recently played weren't that bad. Ember Heart and some of those other games, that Valhalla Rising game and so on. In fact, one of the developers, I think the Valhalla Rising developer, messaged me that they've added some updates recently to ask if I'm gonna be revisiting the game. I could revisit it, but not on stream, and if I think it's in a good shape, I can try and stream it again. But the game was very early in its alpha, so it didn't seem in a state where I would enjoy it as much. So I'm back to the witches. I think this place, 940 meters, is where the blacksmith is. And I think I should prioritize getting there. Should I take a shortcut through the mountains or go around? Also, is the map back? The map is not back. I still have no access to my map. Ah, what happened? It's suddenly super bright. And that's the end of the world. Yay! Okay. Is the map back? No, the map is still disabled. Oh, now it's dark. Okay. Is it night time? I mean, I wish I had some sort of a map to know what's happening, to know where I am. This is 500 meters away from me. Can I go through the mountains again? I think I have to walk around that mountain. I can't wait for Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. By the way, Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance might be launching on PlayStation. If Shohei is still watching, let me look it up for you. Dark Alliance. I hope it has crossplay if it launches on console. PS5. Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance, June. Okay, it will be on PS5, Xbox Series. Oh no, that's Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Not that one. Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. PS5 and PS4 release date and showcases first gameplay. Okay, so yeah. There is a trailer for PS5. Actually, I'm gonna give the trailer. Fucking ad. Just a moment. I'm gonna link the trailer. Just wanna quickly. Yeah, there are 20 minutes of gameplay from IGN. I linked it a few days ago, but I'm gonna link a new video of the PlayStation gameplay. Because the other one I think was PC gameplay video that I linked a few days ago. And it was with the Xbox controls. So it will be launching on June 22nd on Steam and on PlayStation and on Xboxes. A free upgrade will also be available, so those who own a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 version can get the other version for free. So that's nice. If you have a PS4 and have that game for PS4 and later buy the PS5, you would be able to get it, or the other way around. That's interesting. The weirdest thing about this game is the camera. The camera is kind of... your hero is not in the center. It's a third person, the camera is very low as a point of view, and the hero is more to the left. So you have the middle and the right side of the screen are kind of... there's more on the right side of the screen than on the left side of the screen to see, so it's a weird point of view, but I guess after playing it for a few days or a few hours, people can get used to it. But Dark Alliance right now is the game I'm hoping wouldn't suck, or I'm hoping that the bad things in the game I can look past and just tolerate those. I'm not asking for a game without bullshit. I'm asking a game with bullshit that I can tolerate. That's all I'm asking for and hoping for. Man, I really wanna go. Really wanna go up there. This is not climbable. All right. How the fuck do I get on the other side? This game, I feel so bad in this game. I feel like there's a lack of much direction, and not having a map is terrible. You only have a map that you can see at the beginning, and you don't see where you are on that map, just the map itself. And that compass there and those yellow dots, they give you like a rough estimation where things are. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, okay, that's a clusterfuck of animals. Okay. Yeah. You are filled with the power of the gods. Your health and damage have increased. Also, the stats automatically get spent. Yeah, the stats seem to automatically get spent when you level up. At least now I know what happens when you level up, but man, this is bad. This game. I don't know how long I can stream for. I'm gonna stream for another half an hour, try to figure out something in the game, but it's just me running around. If I wanted the game to run around, there's plenty of other options. And the combat is oh so bad. I feel bad for the developers of this game. Maybe they ran out of money and were forced to launch the game. But they had to. People need to be upfront. If the game is gonna be in such a state when it launches, you gotta at least warn people. Tell them, hey, we ran out of money. We needed to launch the game. The game is still not ready. There are still a lot of bugs, and the combat is glitched. So people could know. I'm gonna figure out what to do tomorrow. If I don't figure out what to play tomorrow, I can go back to Chaos Bane again. I'm also kind of aware that I've got 2 builds to make in Chaos Bane. 2 days ago, I figured out a new Alessa build, or a new rework of an old Alessa build, and I will make a build video for that one. And then after that, I'm probably gonna make another build video for that Chaos 8 build on the Witch Hunter that I played the other day. That I tried to do Chaos 10 on, and I managed with a lot of tries. But yeah, it was not supposed to be a Chaos 10 build anyways. As a Chaos 8 build, I think it worked fine. That one on the Witch Hunter. I wanna, at least before I stop streaming, reach that fucking blacksmith. Or find the second hench. I just wanna complete another quest. Look at that, more of those. Oh, they're falling from the sky. It's raining deers. It's raining deers. Yeah, I don't think we can get this. Oh man, so many books. We started finding resources. Okay. Come on, Bambi. We got some meat. Maybe we're getting close to where we need to be on the way. Oh, another clusterfuck of deer. Deersterfuck, maybe we can call it that. We live in the age of alpha launches, I guess. Flying chests. And not the bouncy ones, the other type of chests. Another deersterfuck with spawning and stuff. Isn't there supposed to be water here, or is this supposed to be a dried up river? Or is it supposed to be the road where carriages and stuff travel? That's why it looks with a different texture. Yeah, maybe that's the road, because it has a fork here. I'm gonna go this way and assume that road leads somewhere. But didn't I come from roughly around that way? She does a pause in between that. Alright, I think this road is leading us where we need to go. And that seems to be the blacksmith, because as you see that icon on the map. Oh, and there's a bunch of other icons, so a bunch of other NPCs. Game saved. Let's pick some mushrooms. And go into berserk mode with those berserker mushrooms. Speaking of berserker mushrooms, damn, I can't wait for Vinland Saga's new season. It should be coming soon, probably in the winter. I wonder when it will be ready. I really love the last Castlevania, Netflix Castlevania season. Pretty cool one. Good story, good voice acting, good everything, to be honest. And it seemed like it might be the last season, because the way it ended, it seemed very finite. It's like maybe the end of the story. Come on, shoot it. It collects one, but actually collects multiple. Oh, I see the village. I see the village, or maybe that's considered a town. There is an NPC in the wall. Oh no, he's not in the wall. Well, at least I reached my goal. I wanted to, before I stopped playing the game, I wanted to reach the NPC, the blacksmith, that town, and see what's happening. There's a bunch of NPCs here. But yeah, if someone is looking for a game like this to play, I'd say better get The Witcher 3 with all the DLCs and stuff. If you want that type of third-person RPG. If you get The Witcher 3 discounted, I mean, this game just needs a lot more work to be able to recommend it.
What is a So, you're a... Sure. Sure.
Each recipe costs 1 Danish coin to learn.
I have coin. Tell me.
I can teach you how to make a venison stew.
Teach me the venison stew.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Each recipe.
I haven't.
It's
So what? We've got recipes for venison stew. Do I interact with this somehow? Oh, that's the blacksmith, finally. Or maybe not.
Bjorn Ironhand.
Ah, a metal worker.
And
Like what?
bring me a rare pelt of the toughest wolf hide.
Oh, so we got an armor, I think. Armor permanently upgraded. So we don't actually get an item, it's just an upgrade. Where can I see my armor? I see courage, devotion, perception, power, repute, speed. I actually leveled up to level 3 now. So what now? Can I talk to this dude again?
Ah, a metal worker. Like what?
So this guy just basically upgrades stuff. Armor permanently upgraded again.
Ah, like what?
Bring me a
How many times can I upgrade this? Is it glitched? I guess he's not taking the pelt from my inventory and I can endlessly upgrade. Might be something to do with read only or something. Or what? Could it be some of the files of the game are on read only mode
A metal worker.
and it's just not propagating changes?
I will be
Okay, I'm not gonna click on Barghest armor again. I'm wondering if it's actually giving me extra armor every time I do it, or just giving me the message but not really giving me extra armor. Because I can't see my armor. So now what? What's next? Any more NPCs in this town or village? It's actually a pretty big village, and there's outskirts. Oh, there's a dock. I want to see what's in the docks. I'm digging the design of this whole thing, by the way. With the stone walls and stuff. What happens if I fall in the water? Huh? I can't fall, it's not letting me. Oh, but there's something we can wood here. Oh, and there's some meat there. I want a melee weapon. Oh, what? What now? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'm inside the wall. I am inside the wall. Okay, we found a very weird bug. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here. Pretty sure. Yeah, you can count on me for finding bugs without even wanting to find them. That's a strange one. And the weird feeling of being inside of a stone wall. Well, the level designer kind of messed up here. See, there's no wall on this side, there's no wall on this side, and this one just stops like that. And look at how thin this wall is. I'm gonna try and get back there. Wait, what's this? Is that an animal? Oh no. It looks so fucking weird. Oh, now we're inside of the mountain. Oh, what? We're is that's supposed to be water? Yeah, man. This game, it's funny how bad it is in terms of environment and stuff and mechanics. Oh, I can go in the building. Oh, money. But the camera should change when you go into such a building. Like that. Okay, I went into this building. So some buildings doors just open. I'm not even pressing a button, they just open. It's like in from a western movie, like the doors in those western movies that go either way. But it's just a single wing, not a double wing door. Speaking of westerns, I would love to play on a nice isometric or third-person hack and slash ARPG set in a western setting, in the western world, wild west world. Let's put it that way. To maybe have some fantasy element, maybe some demons and stuff invading the land, and people getting special abilities. But to be able to have that cyberpunk kind of setting, not cyberpunk, what should I call it? Not steampunk. Oh, the steampunk setting would fit well, but it might be a little bit out of place in the western. But to have that kind of shooting with guns and rifles from back in that era, but also have bows and axes, throwing axes, swords, stuff like that. Kind of like the mixture between having the fantasy weapons and the spells, but also having pistols and stuff. Just like how Grim Dawn has pistols. If I'm not mistaken, it had pistols and rifles. So similar to that. It would be interesting, a Wild West kind of setting. I don't think anyone has done something like that, an isometric or third-person hack and slash ARPG in the Wild West. So here's an idea for someone to explore. Alright, you're not doing anything, nothing's happening. Come on, hit it, don't just... I'm just not sure in this game how I can progress my quest any further, but it's almost midnight. I'm gonna play for a few more minutes and then be done with it. Right now I'm just trying to find a new quest. Trying to find an NPC that can give me a new quest. Or something. Obviously they put a lot of work into making the world. It's huge. I've been running non-stop and it's a big world. And there's a lot of things. I find it strange how I reached the town and there's no one to give me a quest in this town. Let's buy that next recipe. I got some coin, so I can try and buy the next recipe at least. Wait, what's in this building? This is the biggest building. There's gotta be something in the biggest building. It has 2 floors. Can we even reach the second floor? Maybe we can't. Because the stairs... How do people get there if they've blocked the stairs in such a weird way? Who makes a house like this? The stairs ending mid-air with some boxes, like wow. I can't climb up there. Let's get that recipe from this NPC.
Well met.
What is a chef?
Ha!
And those dialogues I have to go through all of them again.
I have coin.
I can teach you how to make a...
Teach me.
Take a salad.
Thank
Each recipe,
I have coin.
I can teach you how to make.
Teach me the venison
I've
stew.
already learned the venison stew, but I guess
It's
he didn't remember. What's the new recipe? It glitched out and put two recipes on top of each other. Not sure where we're supposed to go, but I'm gonna go this way. You like the Defender set very much. Defender set? Which one was the Defender set? Could you tell me the other name? You mean Utwan? Utwan's Defender set. Is that the one you mean? On the mage, the Utwan. Yeah, the Utwan's Defender set is very tanky. It's the most tanky mage set you can get. It's the one that's the easiest to build around. The easiest one to survive on Chaos 10. It may not give you the best damage. In fact, it's probably the worst out of all of them in terms of how much damage you can get out of it. But you can also use it with whatever DPS skill you want. And Blade of Azire and the Phantom Blade Heroic is a great way to get some extra DPS. And if you combine that with Relentless Sentinel, it's amazing for damage and survivability. And you would need to do some invasions. I would suggest, if you've just finished the story, start doing invasions. And push your invasions to unlock the rings. So get the first you go on the left or right side and get that 15% resistance to corruption. Then you go down to the side for the duelist chain reaction. You go down to the other side for the what was its name, for the potions, and then eventually in the middle you would get those rings. Just I hope I hope it was clear when I was explaining how to farm invasion rings. But if you wanna go melee and use that skill, the melee skill, Phantom Blade Heroic with the Blade of Azire, you would want that ring, the Ring of Dexterity, that gives you 100% extra damage to basic attacks. Just hope you don't end up missing out on rewards by collecting on the highest level. Make sure when collecting rings you switch back to the lowest level and collect it from the lowest and then move upwards. Yeah, the Calidor set is the best for damage in terms of the four sets. The Calidors is the one you would want to use for glass cannon stuff. So up to Chaos 8, maybe even 9, Calidor won't be bad. It's fine. But when you start moving to Chaos 9 and 10, I think it's better to use Ut1. That is not to say that you can't survive on Chaos 10 with the Calidor set. You're just gonna have to sacrifice DPS to get it. But it can be done if you put more DPS in your item, if you put more damage reduction in your items, like rings for damage reduction, like that Phase Shift Amulet, which I always use on the mage, and maybe more passives for damage reduction, you can still get it. You can still be able to survive, but with Dot 1 it's much easier to survive. But yeah, the Kalidor is definitely the more glass cannon of the sets, and not just the Kalidor. All 4 sets. From all 4 sets, Oot 1 is the only one that's tanky. The other ones are all three of them are squishy.
Who are you?
They're
Oh,
equally squishy.
Ah, Guilon.
it was once.
Dark elves.
It happened while
Great.
Sven.
I
You fought in
Birgit.
the back. Who are
It was then.
I have never
It was
by the
then.
oh,
Did she
but
do?
can you
I can.
I will do this.
We meet again, Astrid.
How fares the hunt on board?
It fact.
It continues.
There is an unusual abundance of stacks. I am to target and thin the okay. If only I could use melee. How many do I need to kill? And this guy's gonna teach us a new skill. And after I learn that skill, I'm probably gonna stop.
How fares the hunt
So
on
maybe
board?
more Chaos Bane tomorrow, maybe not. There's another game that I always wanted to try, Rune 2. Rune 2, and Rune 2 has gotten a lot of updates recently.
We meet again, Astrid.
How fares the hunt on board? It continues.
I'm wondering if I should try that one soon, next. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this game. This game needs a lot of work. It's far from ready, even though it's a launched game. I wish I could recommend it, but I can't. I just can't recommend it. At this stage, it feels like an early alpha. And it's so messy. It's all over the place. It's hard to know what direction to go to, other than those general markers that tell you where to go. And not having a map, it feels weird not having any sort of a map, at least to me. I'm gonna stop for today. Not sure exactly at what time I will be streaming tomorrow, because I'm not sure if I will be making a build video for that Elessa build that I was playing the other day with the traps. If I do make a build for the Elessa build, if I make a build video, it will obviously be me streaming at the evening. We'll see. I also have to wait for some people eventually, not sure which day, to come fix the intercom systems to replace them. But yeah, thanks very much for watching today on YouTube and Twitch. Keep it cool until next time, and goodbye.